Tabletop role-playing games. Hey, John here. Kind of got two things to talk about right now, real quick. One is this weekend, my buddies and I played the Alien role-playing game by Free League. We're playing through Rapture Protocol, which is their latest like box set. Their box sets are really nice. It's cool. It's kind of a classic way to do adventures. I really enjoy it. Comes with a map. I got the miniatures for it too, which I painted up. It's got like the tokens. It's kind of a cool setup. Really cool little adventure. Players like it. They like the tension. They like kind of how like all over the place it is, how you have to think through it a little bit. How like you can communicate, you can split the party and monitor the party somewhat, but at the same time, like there's a lot of unknowns in areas. Who to trust and everything. How much are you going to panic? Who are you going to freak out? All that kind of stuff. So have a lot of fun with that adventure. I like Rapture Protocol as an adventure so far. It's really good. Reading it looks fine. Playing it's great. I will say I have one complaint, and that is that they have these little things that you can kind of sprinkle in to like, freak out the players a little bit more and create more tension. And they're for like each section of the adventure, each like act, if you will, as they call them. And my problem is that they put them all in the back of the book. So like I'm reading through Act 1. Oh, there's Act 1. Okay, that's cool. It's great. Then I ran it, had fun, and then I go back and start looking back at the adventure book and read the back of it for the conclusion of the adventure is, and it has all this stuff. So, you could put this in here, you could put this in here, you could put this in here. It's like, well, why didn't you put that right next to the section that where it applies? So anyways, so that was kind of funny. But people are really enjoying that. The other thing I wanted to bring up was I read last night, Jellyfish has put up that Against Actual Play Manifesto. It's interesting. It's a little thin. But I don't think it's meant to be this like disciplined piece of work at all. It's very personal, which I really respect from Jellyfishes. What its real call to action is to have games that are more resistant towards being on actual play. And I think this is actually really fascinating. And I think it's a great call to arms. Make these games that you have to actually be in front of people to play. You have to actually be there with people. We'll talk about the Crayon game. Wants to have games that are more accessible for people that are incarcerated, which is great. Dice are not allowed in jails, guys. They can't play with them. So you use spinners, or they'll carve dice out of soap, all kind of wild stuff. So you have to be kind of like, I think it's kind of interesting, but this notion of trying to push back into actual play is interesting, and seeing how people kind of like dismantle games essentially from their, I don't say intended, but like what they're trying to do. Their value system, so kind of dislodging from the value system and everything. But I thought it was really interesting. So I got some more thoughts on that I'm going to get to and render them up. But thank you everyone for watching. See you guys later.